Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tonight your choices are going to be honey, hearts, or hen. Yes. Do you want to kill the hen and eat it, or do you want... Is it a sign of fertility with the eggs? Don't mind me. Again, I have reasons for each one that I put up. But, yes, so if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, tonight's going to be like every other night. I'm just going to put up the timestamps in a sec, continue on. Please remember to like and subscribe and follow and all those good things. And if you are watching from TikTok, if you've come from TikTok to watch it here, I do ask that you like and subscribe as well, because it really helps me out. It's a way of saying thank you and giving back if you enjoy what's coming forward. Okay, so enough rambling. It has been a hectic week for everybody. I know it has been bad. So let's jump into it. Honey, hearts, or hen? Here are the timestamps. Enjoy. Hope it helps. Hi guys. Okay, so little technical difficulties once again this week. Nothing actually recorded. I'm starting to doubt I actually hit the record button after I did the intro. So you're not going to have my face this week, so here we go with your reading all the same. Alright, so your first card out is the work card. This is your overall card. Okay, so this just means there's going to be issues with work, needing more work to be done, doing more work, okay? I know the energy this week has been completely crap. It has been for the last couple of weeks. Unfortunately, this isn't too good news. This is like prepare for a lot of stress and pressure at work. This isn't necessarily saying getting in trouble or getting fired or anything like that, but it is just saying, look, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going around, and just expect there to be a lot of pressure and bullshit at work this week, okay? Now, your first card out is the Winter card. Now, the Winter card is also a protection card. It's talking about shielding yourself and protecting yourself from all that crap that's going to go on this week. Again, you need to let this just roll off your shoulders. Like, just go with the flow. Don't let it get to you. Go into work, or whatever the situation is, because it's not just work. It could be relationship issues, working on relationship issues this week. You need to have thicker skin. You need to be prepared. Like when you're walking into your office building, let's say, take a deep breath, go, I know everybody's bitching, I know everybody's whinging and complaining, and everybody's going to be, but I'm not going to let it get to me. I'm going to prepare myself for it. I'm prepared for it. I'm not going to enjoy it, but I'm not going to let it get to me. It's kind of the headspace that you need to be in this week, okay? The next card over is the Springtime card. So look, I do feel like this is, if you put your head down and you bum up and get stuck into it, it's really going to pay off. There is positivity coming here. This is hard work paying off. So again, using the work and employment thing as an example or a metaphor, you could be the only one that's at your desk with your head down doing your work, while everybody else is whinging and complaining and jumping up and down, and your boss looks over and sees you doing all the work and is like, okay, I'm going to promote that person. They deserve more money. They deserve more. So it is that sort of sign that things are going to pay off. Look, because the energy is so bad at the moment, we take that in. Everybody takes that in, but everybody has breaking points, and people are going to be exploding left, right, and center around you. Just in general this week, it's like working on a minefield. So the key here is to stay on top of your own feelings and emotions, be aware of them, and also have that thicker skin. Just don't react like you normally would, because everybody's volatile at the moment. Okay. Now that kind of bleeds into the next card, which is the Authority card. It's Danger. The Danger card. Now, this isn't, I'm not picking up physical danger here, but it is kind of like, in the heat of the moment, we might say something, or we might let something slip, or we might make a threat or something like that. That's what the danger here is. Be aware of what you're saying. If you're really fired up, don't enter into a conversation, just shut your mouth and walk away, because there is a warning here that you might say too much, you might do too much. You know, this could escalate from a physical into a physical fight. It really could. But yeah, look, just it's better right now to take a deep breath, count to 10, walk away, do all of those good things, because you don't want this to, you know, like next week the energy calms down and everybody's back to normal, but there's a big issue there because of what's happened, because of what you've said, or because of what you've done, or what's been said to you, or whatnot. Okay, so just be the bigger person as much as you can this week, and also don't let people, don't, you know, if they're giving you attitude or they're being snapping your head off, don't take it personally, don't let it get to you, and definitely don't start doing it to other people. Okay. Now the next card over is actually the illusion card. Unfortunately, this is a card of deceit, and that's what I'm picking up this week. There is deceit around you. I feel like if people could throw you under the bus this week, they're going to, if it makes their life a little bit easier. I don't feel like you're going to get thrown under the bus because somebody hates you, but it's just take pressure off them, or like they just don't care. The care factor is at a 0 for everybody around this week. So be aware of that. So people that you would normally trust and have never might not have ever hurt you, don't just blindly trust people this week, even if they are trustworthy. Simply because you need to look at them and go, okay, are you normal? Because if you're normal, then I'll trust you. But if they happen to be really volatile or really angry or something, it might not be the time to trust them at the moment. Well, it's not the time to trust them at the moment because you don't know what they will let slip, or you know, they might be like, yeah, look, I will need to borrow money, I'll give it back to you next week. They might be so adamant that they will, and you believe them, but in actual fact, they're so revved up that they haven't stopped to think, oh, well, I'm not going to be working. I just got fired, so I won't be able to pay you back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be eyes open with everybody this week. Now, I've got the health and healing card here, which is really great because I'm picking up mental health healing here. I feel like, you know, coming out of the storm, all this crap that's going on around you dying off, and coming back and being just like, oh, I'm very thankful, like it's over and done with. And so I look, metaphorically, I see a person sitting in a recliner chair, laying back, the sun coming in through the window, sipping on a coffee or a tea or something like that. Like, it's metaphorical of relaxation. Now, that isn't just the physical relaxation, but it's the switching off and taking a break. And, you know, these are good things that you need to be doing this week. But I do see that this whole crap situation that you're going through, the crap energy, it's not going to be lasting for very long. Like, there is an end to it coming. So don't give up hope, you know. Okay, the very last card is the overseas card. So this, yeah, generally talking about travel overseas, might be on the cards, might be news from overseas. There are people that are going overseas. It's also a holiday. You might need a holiday after this. All good things. There's nothing negative here with these things. Are you okay, baby? I forget that you're part pug, so you do snort sometimes. Okay, so yeah, that is the travel. But the overseas card also is talking about movement, moving on from these work issues or these issues around you and all this crap, getting great distance. So it's basically saying you're going to go from one extreme to the other. So just hang in there, not much longer, and it will be over and done soon. Okay, guys, I really hope that helped. I apologize for not having the video this week. You don't understand the setup I had to for and I packed it all away, and then I went to edit and there was no video. So I apologize, but if you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or on any of the socials. If you've come from TikTok to watch the video, I appreciate it. Guys, just please like and subscribe. Just a way of giving back and saying thank you. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Until next week, blessed be. Hi guys. Okay, so I did a dumb. Somehow I didn't hit record and didn't record any of the readings this week, just the intro. So bear with me. You won't see my lovely face, but you've got the reading right here. If you chose hearts, this is the reading for you. So your overall card is the Older Man card. That's your card for the week. And this is a really good card. This symbolizes somebody that has hit rock bottom, has picked themselves up. dusted themselves off. You can see the bookshelf there of learning, and they're headed off and just never going to be knocked down again by crap. So I do feel like there is a sense of coming out of some bad situation, learning some lessons. You know, they might not be big bad lessons, but learning some lessons and realization here. You know, realizing the mistakes of the past, not going to repeat them, going to work better, going to do better, going to get on with it. Okay. Now, your first card out is the surprise and celebration card. So yes, this could be birthdays, this could be celebration around you, but I feel like you're being celebrated. So it could be the sense of getting an award of some kind. It could just be your friends and family deciding that you're such an awesome person. They want to take you out to dinner just to say thank you for who you are. It could be your boss patting you on your back, you know. There is some sort of little celebration there for you, a bit of appreciation. Now, I also feel like that this is a calling to get out there and go to a party or go out and meet and mingle. Get out of your comfort zone and do that, because right now that could be a really good thing for you. Now, the next card over, I'm sorry to say, is sadness and heartbreak. Now, yes, this is a big sign that there could be breakups around you, or you know somebody's really hurting your feelings, or all of that stuff. Unfortunately, there is a heads up for that. Keep in mind these readings, these weekly readings, are just a little snapshot. But overall, I'm getting with this card is sadness coming from you yourself. So this to me is needing. This is a sign that you need to deal with the heartbreak and sadness inside you, which is easy said than done. But this is kind of like you need to get rid of the baggage that you're holding on to, the heartache and the hopelessness and all of that. You need to let it go. And the way we do that is by processing what has actually happened to us and understanding, learning from that, making sure that we're not going to make the same mistakes, and slowly moving forward. Okay? Because look, life is like walking up a hill. Okay? It's not a giant incline, but you're walking up a hill. And that's why we're constantly fighting. You know, that's our life. We're always up a hill. When you take this baggage and this heartache and all this stuff with you, you're literally putting backpacks on your shoulder full of rocks as you're walking up that hill. Like, why do that to yourself? Go through those backpacks, process it, and get rid of the hurt and the pain and the loss and the anger, because you can't carry it forever. I mean, you can, but do you really want to? So that's kind of what it is about at the moment for you. Now, the next card over is the balance card. So overall, I feel like that you are a really well-balanced person, or you're becoming a really well-balanced person. And part of that is letting go of that heartache and pain, because otherwise, you're going to constantly be off balance. You're always going to be afraid to go into a new relationship because the last person cheated on you. Afraid of starting a new job because of how hard you had to work at this job. You know, that's what it means to be unbalanced. That's what this heartache and these problems that we carry around with us, if we don't deal with them, they do throw our life out of balance. Okay? So this is good. This is healing. This is you can do it. This is you are going to get on top of this and become well balanced. And you need to have that balance. Okay. Now the next card over is the Spirit Energy card, which is a good card. It feels to me like there is love and support around you, whether you see it or not, or feel it or not. But there are people that are going to be clapping for you. That's what I'm getting here. It's like they're willing to help and they're happy to help, and they will help if you so need it. When I recorded this the first time on video that didn't record, I used the metaphor of me wanting to paint my room. If I wanted to paint my room, I would expect it just me to do it. But if I spread the word, I'm sure that more than one of my friends or family would step forward and offer to help me paint my room. And that's what I mean. You have that love and support there. It's just that we don't always initially see it. But there is that around you, okay? So never give up. Now, the next card over is the Children card. This is an innocent card, a card of innocence. Look, if there's any issues around children at the moment for you, they're going to be totally fine, not an issue. But this card for you guys in the overall reading this week is actually talking about new beginnings, new starts. That's what the ducklings are there for. So to me, it's kind of going from one extreme to the other. If your job is the issue that we're talking about, and there's a lot of problems there, and you decide to, that's it, I quit, and you start a new job which is similar, in your industry or whatever, I feel like after a week or so being at this new job, it's going to be like the bosses come out and go, look, we've put you in the wrong role. We want to upgrade you. We want to promote you to something else and pay you more money because you're awesome. And that's what this children card is saying. It's like, not only are you going to start something new, but you're not going to be starting at the beginning. You're going to be starting like halfway up the chain of command or halfway through the course or whatever it is. You're going to be ahead of the curve. Okay. Now the very last card is a really great card for you guys. It is the younger woman card. So it's her breaking free. It's her letting go of all the crap that's held her back. It's her not being chained down anymore. It's freedom to do what she wants to do, and that's what it symbolizes for you. When you let go of those backpacks full of rocks, all that heartache and all those problems, and let go of it, you've got more energy and you feel better and you can see better, and you're like, well, I got rid of all of that. How else can I make my life easier? You're walking up this hill of life. Well, maybe you can catch a taxi. That's what this freedom card is about: being able to see clearly and try new things and change new things, change what you're already doing. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm sorry it was shorter this week because of the recording, and this is my second time doing it. If you do want a full reading, as always, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or through the socials. For people that are coming through from TikTok to watch these videos, thank you. Hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. To everybody else, thank you for being here as well. And again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next week, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me. So sorry, I don't know what happened. I did a dumb and I didn't actually record any of the readings that I just sat there doing for over an hour. So you won't have my lovely face this week, but you will have your reading. So let's get into it. If you chose Hen, this is your reading. Okay, so your overall card is the Spiritual Path card, and it's upside down. So this is saying to me that you're very close to being on the right path, but you're not actually there. So this could go in so many different ways for so many different people, but it is a general, so I'm going to use a metaphor. Let's take a work situation. You might be in the industry you want to be in, you might be at the location you might want to be in, but there's something seriously wrong with this workplace, and you need to get out of there. Okay, so it could be that they're paying you really well and it's a great location, but the management suck and the people suck and you need to leave. Likewise, it could be, the people are great, but there's no room for improvement or growth, and the money sucks and you need to move on. Either way, it's that sort of situation where it's like you're on the right path, you're getting there, but this where you are right now is not it. You need to change what you're doing. All right. Now, the first card out is actually the separation card. So this kind of backs up what I was just saying. This is separating yourself from where you are. So this could be resigning from your position to find another one. This could be breaking with your partner. All these different things where you're ending a situation that may be close to what you want, but it's not actually right. When I recorded this the first time on video that didn't record, I was also using the metaphor of being in a relationship. Oh, my partner's perfect when he's not bashing me, or my partner's perfect when they're not cheating on me, or my partner's perfect when they're not gambling away every cent we have. In a situation like that, they would be perfect if it wasn't for that one thing. But that one thing is so bad that it's overruling all the good. And that's where you are at this week. That's where you need to separate yourself and move forward. Now, the next card over is the marriage card. So this is plain and simple, that once you make this decision to move, once you do make that separation and that change, it's going to work out perfectly for you. So going back to the job, you might quit and get another job in the same industry that pays more, with more resources at your disposal, hard workers, great place to work. all those good things. It's just meant to be. And that's how you're going to be feeling if you're able to make these separations. So even if it's breaking up with a person, I feel like you're going to walk away and go, you know what? I hated doing it. I missed them, but I needed to do it because I feel so much better. Like it needed to happen sooner or later. Okay. Now the next card over is the autumn leaf card. So this is also talking about endings. Picture the leaves coming off the trees in autumn, gently coming down to earth. So this is saying that it doesn't necessarily, there's more endings here going on than just one thing, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a sudden ending. So going with the work metaphor, yeah, like quitting your job and starting another one, that's sudden. That is, okay, I'm not working here anymore and I'm over here. That's kind of a sudden change. But there's secondary changes that go with that. So it could be, now you're no longer working with your work friends, and what does that mean? Does that mean that you've lost those friends for good? Or but this ending card with the leaves falling down, it's a gentle thing, so it is kind of like you might not you know might obviously might not be spending as much time as normal with them, but they're still going to be there. They're like, it'll run its course. If you're meant to be more than work friends, you will be. It's as simple as that. There is a book on this card, which is you get to write down what happens next. You get to start a new chapter, and there's the feather there is a sign from the angels that they're watching over you and they're with you. So even when things are falling away, so are their feathers to protect you. Okay. Now the next card over is the positivity card. Obviously a great card, but this isn't just positivity as in I'm going to smile and be happy. This is what we strive for in life. This is peace, this is harmony, this is happiness on a spiritual level. So it's kind of like when you start this new job or start this new whatever comes next, it is going to speak volumes to you. You're going to be so into it and you're going to be like, yeah, this was meant to be. This is everything that I've been looking for. It may not be everything that you're looking for, but for right now, it is the next step for you along your path. Okay, so this might be the ultimate perfect job that you're going into next, and everything's perfect. It might be perfect for 6 months or 6 years or 60 years. That's great, but odds are it's perfect for you for right now. So in 6 months' time, when you've settled in and calmed down and everything's great, you might turn around and go, you know what, I love this job and it's everything that I wanted, but I want more now. Or I've decided that, I'm a motorbike mechanic and I have decided I love that, but you know what, I might be a car mechanic now because of reasons A, B, and C. So it is saying that there is a lot of positivity there and it's going to help you down your spiritual path. Now the next card over is a younger man card, and it is upside down. So this is kind of the go with the flow card, and it's upside down. So this isn't necessarily anything bad that you need to watch out for, but this is basically when you make these changes and when things are working out for you, we get a hit of positive energy just in general, and we're energized, and this is all really great. But it's saying don't stop. Okay, don't turn around and go, okay, I've got this new job and everything's right. Okay, I can sit back and relax for a little bit. No, this is kind of like, look, there's no harm, no foul what you do next. But it is kind of saying that while you've got this positive energy, this extra energy, keep pushing yourself, keep going. You may have changed your job, but you've realized that there's a different path to get to the outcome you wanted, which is by changing jobs. Does that relate in some way to other parts of your life? Like, is there a way of this problem over here that has nothing to do with work? It's a personal problem that you haven't been able to break through to get very far. Is there a way of utilizing this same energy and this same thinking and finding another outcome there for you? So it is like keep going. Okay. Now, I've got the emotions card here. I'm not really... look, it's going to be emotional if you make these changes. Separation, there's always emotion that comes with this. But I'm actually getting pulled towards emotion from other people about your reaction. So it could be a lot of people, it could be one person, but there is some negative emotion there. So again, you quit your boss turns around and goes, oh, well, I don't want you here anyway, get lost, whatever, treats you like crap. And just remember that that's part of the reason why you're leaving the job. You know, if these people are going to get angry at you for doing what's right by you, then that's on them. And like, if you're moving out of home because you want your independence, and your family's like, well, you're abandoning us, and you know you're ungrateful and all of this, well, they should be patting you on the back for being in a situation, especially in this day and age, where you can afford to rent a place and get a place and have a job, and you know, don't let other people put their emotions and their issues on you, because it's not about them, it's about you. You're doing what's right by you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I know it's short this week, but this is my sixth reading in a row, if you count the recorded and then the visual ones that didn't work, and then these recordings. As you can tell, I'm a little bit tired, so I will leave it there. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or on any of the socials. Thank you to everybody that's been watching and subscribing and following. Hello to the new people coming over from TikTok. Hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. And until next week, I will see you then. Blessed be.